Coach Gernot. Coach, this is one of the games, build-up games to the World Cup. It's getting closer and closer, less than 2 weeks now to the World Cup. How do you intend to approach this game? How crucial is this friendly game against England for your team?
I will approach this game like a very important game, of course. It's for us very exciting to play in this wonderful stadium. We played a few days ago a first friendly in Port Harcourt. The pitch was not so good. I think we have now here the two extreme conditions, one very bad and now perhaps one of the best of the world. So I want to see this exciting feeling in my team, to be happy to play here against one of the best teams of the world. And so we will approach this match with a lot of enthusiasm.
This is Calvin Onwuka from ACL Sports. This question is actually for the skipper, John Obi. This will be your second World Cup, and you're the skipper of this team. You've been quoted as saying that this is probably one of the best, how would I call it, moods in the squad going into the tournament. You are the skipper of the team now. How does it compare how you prepared for that 4 years ago when you were not the skipper and now as the skipper? Because we know how influential you were with the Rio Olympic squad. To you, because for me, it looks like you've being the captain of Nigeria sits very well with you. Is it something you're really proud about? And how do you go about dealing with your much younger teammates?
Well, I think the preparation this time is definitely much better. I think we've prepared very well. We're still preparing. We know we're a young team. Obviously, a lot of people are saying how young we are, but I think this team is a very young team, full of motivation, energy, and I'm very proud and very honored to lead this team. What I do is, I try to lead the team in the pitch and always try to make the players understand exactly what the coach wants us to do, how we play as a team. It's always a pleasure to lead this team and captain this team, and I think this young team are ready to make history. We want to do well. We want to play well in the World Cup, and hopefully, these players and this team, we can achieve a great success in the World Cup.
What will be history for you?
I think history for us is, I don't want to put any pressure on this young team. I don't think it's fair to put a lot of pressure on this young team. For us to go out there and do well, we have to go out well there and give a good performance, give a good account of ourselves. I think for us, that is success. We are not favorites to win the World Cup. We know that. So for us, we are underdogs. We want to go into this tournament as underdogs. So hopefully we can play with less pressure, and hopefully we can go further, like more than we did 4 years ago. So we are looking forward to it. We are ready. Let's see what happens.
There have been examples, instances in Russia of racism at football matches, and it's something that's been discussed by the England players this week. Is it a concern for the Nigerian team? Have you talked about it? Have you got a plan if it happens?
I think for us, we are football players. We go into Russia to play football. I don't think we've talked about that. We're not thinking about it. We want to go and play football. I think this is a great occasion. The World Cup comes every 4 years. Why will people come and not enjoy the occasion and get involved in things like that? We don't want to think about that. We haven't even discussed it. We want to go and play football, and if it comes, we'll let the FA and FIFA deal with it. But for us, we want to concentrate on football and nothing to do with racism or politics. We don't want to talk about it. We don't want to get involved with it. It's not what we go to Russia for. We want to go out there and play football, and hopefully it will be just about football.
Ian Abrahams, TalkSport. A couple of questions in one. First of all, are you surprised since you left England how much the England team has changed? I mean, you won't have played against all the players that are playing tomorrow, whereas normally you would have done. And secondly, when you actually get to Russia, your group looks a very tough group. Would you agree? Because Croatia are a very hard team to play, Argentina, and then obviously Iceland, who beat us 2 years ago.
Don't want to remind you guys about that. But yeah, yes, I think this team is this England team as well is a very young team, same as Nigeria. I think there's been a lot of changes in England national team, much younger players, new team, young coach. There's a lot of enthusiasm now, motivation. In the England national team, the England national team wants to do well. The players now wants to do well. You can see from the way they play, you know, they've changed the system. They play 5 in the back. They're more compact. They concede less goals. I think this is helping England national team. So we know exactly what we will get tomorrow. It's going to be a tough test for us. So hopefully we can go out there and do well. So yeah. Your group? Our group is obviously everyone says a group of death. It is a tough group. I think people said the same about qualifiers to the World Cup. You know, we place in a group with Cameroon, Zambia, and Algeria. I mean, everyone counted us out pretty much, but we came out on top. So hopefully, this same will happen. I think Iceland is going to be the tricky one. I think everybody's talking about Croatia and Argentina, but we need to watch out for Iceland. We want to treat each game as it comes. So hopefully we'll start well, and if we manage to win the game against Croatia, the first game, I think that will put us in the right path.